Hey lovely ones, how you going? So we're going to do a new moon reading today. So we have the new moon in Gemini happening today. I'm not sure about you guys, but I'm definitely feeling the shifts of this new moon. We're going to have a look at some of the energies that are coming up, and we're going to dive into some of the things that Spirit has in mind for you in relation to what's happening with this new moon. And as you guys know, the new moon is the perfect time to manifest what you are wanting in your life. So, you know, it's a good time to set the intentions and make things happen for the next few weeks. So this new moon in Gemini is all about communication, but it's also a little bit of a special moon in relation to it has a significant impact on the twin flame relationship. So this reading I'm going to do a little bit differently to what we normally do. We're going to get some separate energies also in relation to the divine masculine and divine feminine. And let's see how we go. Who knows what will come up with this one. So we'll start off. We're going to just get an overall energy for the connection of what we can expect with this new moon in Gemini today. Let's see what we got. Wow, okay. A hidden gift, sadness, an ending, and a new beginning. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely some shifts happening. I'd say most of you probably would be feeling this today. Positive and negative, like a ending of the old and bringing in of the new. So this is a good thing. Let's see what we're getting for the let's do the feminine energy first. So what's the collective energy of the feminine for this new moon? Balance. Yeah. Take time. Okay, the candle's just gone out. Take time to relax, indulge in a little more or less. Set boundaries with your work. Yeah. So I'm getting the feminine is actually coming more so into balance now with releasing and clearing. There's been quite a lot of purging of old negative energies across lifetimes in the collective, and people are really starting to understand who they are as a soul being and come into balance both in the physical and in the 5D. So this is a good thing. This is also creating new beginnings in the connection. So let's get an energy for the masculine. Let's see what's happening with the masculine possibilities. Okay. Raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. I think the masculine is open to change at the moment. He's actually being awakened to see what is happening in his spiritual world, in, you know, his intuition, his awareness, connecting with his feminine side, and his understanding that, you know, there is possible new beginnings as part of this connection, and there are, you know, that it is a feasible option to go down this road and experience true unconditional love and true happiness. But, you know, whether he does anything with that is entirely up to him. You know, and as I was saying, this new moon is about communication, so it's going to be about, you know, you can experience some communication way out of the blue. So just be prepared for that if that does come up. All right, now, as I was saying, it's a new moon and we're looking at manifesting amazing things as part of this cycle. So let's get an overall energy of what we as a collective are wanting to manifest, are wanting to start as part of this new moon energies. No, it doesn't want that one. Let's grab this one. Okay. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Right. Okay. Interesting. So we kind of guessed this was going to happen. You know, with this card coming up here. So we'll get some clarifiers and then we'll get some verbal messages as well. All right, so what's this? Bring love into the situation. Yeah, moving forward. Okay. Something is moving forward. Someone has been reviewing the situation, looking back at what's gone wrong, what's happened, what needs to be changed. You know, how does things need to be done differently? Is there, I'm getting also here, is there some self-love that needs to happen in order for things to move forward and progress? What else we got? Yeah, okay. So there could be some of you that are wanting to start manifesting your ideal relationship or ideal career or ideal home life scenario. And looking at how you can move forward with that and how you can create this wish fulfillment, this amazing new beginning. Okay, we'll get one more. Four of Wands. Okay, that was one that popped out before, which is quite interesting. Which, you know, considering the reading that we're doing, this is considered as the twin flame card, right? The 1111 card. So some of you could potentially be looking at trying to manifest this this twin flame relationship in the 3D, bringing it down from the 5D to the 3D. And the immediate thing I'm getting here is, you know, it has to be a balanced, it has to be a balanced relationship, you know. So if you're not in your balance within yourself, in your own harmony, it won't be able to move forward. And this is the review that I'm getting that needs to be done. Let's get a message from Spirit in relation to this. Peace. Be calm, and calm will come. So yeah, sit in your space and understand who you are. Be confident in who you are. And it will come to you. You know, you don't need to chase anything. Sorry, coffee time. All right, let's go and let's look at what does Spirit have in mind for you. So, you know, we might want to have all these fabulous intentions, and it's good to set the intention of what we're trying to manifest. However, we know that Spirit can potentially look at things differently, and they might want to teach us something different as part of this new moon cycle. So let's see if there's something different that Spirit is wanting to teach us as part of this new moon cycle. What do we got? Emotions are running high. Supermoon. Okay. We'll get some tarot. Yeah. Well, you know, if you're getting unexpected communication, if you're having connections are coming into play as part of this new moon, I would say that it will be a highly charged and emotional situation for both parties. Let's get some more clarifier. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. I'm getting something initially off this, but let's get a couple more before. Okay, yes. Right. And, you know, Queen of Pentacles for me can sometimes relate to a karmic partner. And when we're getting this deception and deceptive energy and sneakiness, I'm getting that there potentially could be some lessons coming up in relation to how you behave and what is your truth, or how do you act in your own integrity and your own truth. Yeah. So, you know, you can't move forward in a relationship, in a beautiful divine relationship, if you're still holding on to, you know, karmic relationships and sneaky behavior and third party, you know, ties, etc., that are binding you. And you know what? If you're on the other side of that, you don't want to be involved in this stuff. You don't want to get mixed up in this stuff. You want to take a step out of that, because that's, you know, it's not healthy for you. Yeah, many secrets. There's secrets happening here. So this could be the time where these secrets actually come to light. You know, we're finding out information, exactly what's happening. Exactly what's happening, and it will be your decision. And this could be a very emotional time when you're finding out the truth of what, you know, what you've been potentially lied to, or deceptive behavior in the past. And yeah, it could trigger a lot of deep emotional feelings across this lifetime and from past lifetime, right? Issues that have not been resolved. So let's get some guidance from Spirit. Lenten Rose, protection. Conserve what you have, save a little. Yeah. So look after yourself. And this is what I was getting strongly before, is that, you know, if there is this kind of toxic behavior where someone's wanting to come in and connect with you and be with you when they're still in third-party situations, take a step back from that and protect yourself, because you do not want to be part of that energy. You know, it's not worth it. Okay, let's look at a few more things. So we're going to look at how can you help yourself manifest the best outcome for you as part of this new moon cycle. Let's see what we get. How can you help yourself? Meditate and contemplate. Yeah. So go within, you know, especially if you're getting this kind of scenario, go within and work out exactly, you know, what it is that you want. Don't walk into any situation until you know exactly what it is that you want. Be clear about who you are. Yeah. Be connected to your divine source. You know, and sometimes you might need to, you know, if there is a lot of information coming through, there's open communication and there's stuff coming through, you might need to take that time just to go away and process that, and you know, really contemplate the situation and how you're going to proceed with that, because yeah, it could be quite burdensome. It could be that it's something that you're not prepared to take on that load, you know. You might need to just walk away, to say, walk away. Come back to me when you have a solid foundation, a solid offer that you can present to me. But, you know, don't come into me when you're wanting to start something with lies and deceit. Yeah. You know, that's only going to bring judgment for all parties. Oh, this looks interesting, this new moon. Okay, let's get another message from Spirit in relation to how you can help yourself. Forget me not, remembrance. Memories of the past hold the key. Okay, so the first thing I'm getting with this one is patterning. So be aware of your past patterning. And where you've slid down a slippery slope, that's a good one to say, in the past, you know, by falling into old patterning and not respecting yourself enough, when it comes to some decisions around other people. Okay. Last row, we're going to look at what is blocking you. What do you need to be aware of that is blocking you as part of this new moon energy in Gemini? Okay, balance. Look, I'm getting 2 in Pisces, so it's about emotions here. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Yeah, so, you know, we've got a few things coming up about emotions. And a couple of both the new moon and the full moon in Pisces. So could be Pisces is quite important in this situation. Or you could be a Pisces. But it's about, you know, making sure that you're not getting too emotional by the surprises that will come in, you know. Oops, here we go. 3 of Pentacles, yeah. Concentrate on yourself, right? Make sure you're not losing yourself to the connection in particular, but for anything else coming in, you know, like work towards your own success. Step out of the situation where it's full of ego. You don't want to go down that path, right? Things will happen as and when they're meant to. And, you know, you want to keep away from toxic energies. And that could potentially be, you know, ego, people that are, you know, full of themselves, very selfish, egotistical and selfish. You want to keep away from that, and you want to keep away. The other thing I'm getting here too is just be cautious of who you're telling information to, right? Because people will judge you to trigger a reaction, and you don't need that crap at this point, right? You need to be confident in your own self. So if you do get some sort of information in relation to this connection, go within and do some meditation and really think about it. So connect with your I am presence, get the messages that you need, but then, you know, contemplate and think about this as well. You know, don't do anything rash. Act from a place of, and look, we've got King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Act of a place of compassion and love, right? So if you are looking at this from a connection perspective, look at this from, you both need to come into this relationship with, or this connection, however you want to classify it, with love and strength, right? So balance both sides of you. Let's get a final card from Spirit, and then we could just get a couple of messages. All right, what have we got here? They want us to know. Fuchsia, true feelings within you is all you need to know. Yeah. Connect to yourself. All of your answers will come from your I am presence, right? But also, although, you know, we're on this journey and we're on this journey to provide, walk together in a relationship of unconditional love, you still need to look at yourself, right? You need to put yourself first. You're always going to be the number one priority in this. And so should they, you know, and you should be walking into this as two individual beings. All right, let's get a couple of messages. So we're going to get 2 messages each, 2 from the DM to the DF and 2 from the DF to the DM. Okay, so, and they're wanting to jump out, so we're going to get some good messages coming through. Okay, so I'll get 2 messages from the Divine Feminine to the Divine Masculine. Right, so Divine Feminine, what do you want to say to your masculine as part of this new moon in light of all these cards? Okay, I'm ready to talk to you now. Right. So I'm getting, there's been a lot of, to be honest, pissed off energy here, a bit of pissed off energy. So, you know, feminines might have been in a situation there they've been angry and not wanting to speak, and you know they're getting more balanced and more centered now. So they're saying, okay, I'm ready now. I'm happy to talk about it. If we can have an honest and open discussion, then I'm happy to talk to you. Let's get one more to go with this. What do you want to say? What do you want to say to your masculine? I feel your emotions and hear your thoughts. Yeah. So the feminines are getting a lot of, they're using a lot of their intuition, and they're getting a lot of emotions coming through from their masculines, whether it's good, bad or ugly. And they're wanting to let them know that there is still a connection. Regardless of what's happening in the 3D, there is still a spiritual connection in this relationship, or this connection. All right, let's look at what do the masculines want to say to the feminines as part of this new moon. Okay, 2 cards, please. I'm wanting to jump out too. What do we got here? Okay, I was terrified at how strong the connection was. Yeah. So I think the masculines are just only really coming to realize the strength of the connection. And they could have potentially been in runner phase. They could have potentially disconnected from the connection out of fear. I'm getting that there was a different intention. This one's popped out. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm getting that there was a different intention here. And look, we've left a couple on the bottom here. Oh dear, I better get one more each then. There was a different intention here, and you know, they were a bit shocked at the connection. The other thing that we're getting is I know we'll be together in union in this lifetime. Wow, okay. So the masculines are looking at the possibility of this connection, and they're now over the fear of the strength of it, and they're wanting to bring something into play. But I'm getting that they're not quite prepared to do it the right way. I'm going to get one more card for the masculines, and then actually no, I'm going to get one more card to see what the energy is between the connection. Yeah, okay. With this mirroring, I'm afraid of losing myself when I am with you. And at the bottom of the deck we have, I want to offer you my love. Wow, the cards are just popping out at the moment. They're jumping. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. Guys, I hope you have an amazing new moon in Gemini. Be kind to yourself. Lots of love. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.